Hi, everybody. I am so excited to tell you about this incredible book. It is called My Government Means to Kill Me by Rashid Newson, and the audiobook is narrated by Jelani Aladdin. So when the publisher sent me over this advanced reader copy of this book, I was like immediately drawn to it. I read the description and I was like, yes, finally a great queer novel. Like, let's get into it. And I just was blown away. First, before I get into the review, I want to tell you a little bit more about the author. So you probably know Rashid Newson because he is the showrunner and EP for Bel-Air on Peacock, which is coming back for season 2. So make sure you binge season 1. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what happens on season 2. And you can follow Rashid here. Here's his handle. And this novel has been getting so much well-deserved praise because it's just impeccably written. Each beat of it is it's divided into lessons that this character has learned, which is such a smart way to structure a novel, by the way. And the thing that I love about it so much is that this book is unapologetically Black, it's unapologetically queer, it's unapologetically tackling every single issue that's happening to this character in the 1980s in New York. And it doesn't skirt around the details. It doesn't try to hold the hand of the reader. It's here's what happened. I love novels like that. I love coming of age stories that just tell you exactly what happened and give you the psychology of the character, interpreting the events exactly as they feel them. There's no sugarcoating, which I think is the perfect way to write a novel. Also, the narration from the audiobook by Macmillan is done by the phenomenal Jelani Aladdin, who just does such a great job bringing a voice to this story. I mean, I love audiobooks, and if you know me, you know that audiobooks are always my preference when I am reading because I'm an auditory learner. I grew up listening to audio cassette tapes, if you can believe it. Back in the day, we used to do actual physical cassette tapes that you'd put in a cassette player. And so I am just so drawn to really powerful, strong narrators who can capture a story with their voice, and Jelani Aladdin does a great job with that. I also was talking to my friend Ayanda, and I was when I start the review, I just want to say in all caps, but I'm speaking, so I'm going to be speaking in all caps, I want more books like this. This is the type of book that I want to read. If you're a queer person, this is the book that you should be reading. This is a book that tackles elements of our history. It tackles elements of coming of age as a queer person. It tackles intergenerational divides and differences that are so just astutely written about. The ways in which race lines and class lines are talked about is so thoughtful and well-researched, and you can just tell comes from a well of personal experience and just astute observation about the world. So I'm almost out of time, but please do yourself a favor. Order this book. I'm probably going to do a few more videos about it because I've absolutely loved it and I have so much more to say. But this book is incredible. It's incredible. Order it today.